welcome back to The Express. It's Smile Thai Wellness in Vancouver. They're all about holistic health and healing here. And a little later, we're going to try a Thai massage. But right now on the show, it's all about art appreciation, touring the 4 new exhibits at the Port Moody Arts Centre.
Art lovers will get a healthy dose of artistic talent at the Port Moody Arts Centre for the start of 2011. Just opened are 4 new exhibitions using a variety of mediums. But there's one very special connection that ties them all.
All 4 artists addresses the subject matter of nature on their own way and on their own interest.
Coquitlam-based Jennifer McCulley is one of those artists. In her poignant exhibition, Landscapes of Suburbia, McCulley sends an important message about the interaction between humans and nature.
I was sort of thinking about the intersection of nature versus the man-made, or in this case, suburbia, residential areas. And I was sort of thinking about the idea where if we see a really beautiful piece of property, one of the first things we want to do is build on it. So that's why the floor plan is an image placed over top of the background.
McCulley's paintings ponder the beauty, fragility, and tenacity of urban parks and wild areas, including the creatures that inhabit them. She captures their struggle to adapt to urban development.
Wow, I love this piece. I love the colors.
The Port Moody Arts Centre is also the place to see an art form dating back to the 13th century. Artist Mary Walker's exhibition, Eagle's Epic Journey, gives a glimpse into the intricate and delicate art medium that is quilling. Quilling is the process of coiling small strips of paper of various shapes and sizes, then layering them to make recognizable pictures.
10 years ago, I started doing this in earnest again and thinking, where can I take it? What can I do with this art? How can it be developed to continue on? And I began doing 3-dimensional work. And so I am trying really hard to create a 3-dimensional atmosphere with the quilling so that it will go into a whole nother area and people will continue to do it much like they do fine art.
Walker's quilling talents are beautifully displayed in this new exhibition. With one small piece taking up to 48 hours to complete, it is no wonder that Walker chose to focus on one of her favorite subjects, the eagle.
We're kind of kindred spirits. We both express emotion and anger and pain, and I think we're much like the eagle, we humans. And I find it very easy to personify them and to give them a personality and make them separately individual birds.
The Port Moody Arts Centre is committed to showcasing diverse artists such as McCulley and Walker, which has a lasting impact for the artists and even the greater community.
I owe everything to this gallery. I came in the back door. They took a chance on me when they didn't know what I was doing, but I will be eternally grateful to this gallery.
It's really great that places like Port Moody Arts Centre are showing work that's really engaging, and there's no reason anyone should feel that they can't come out just to experience the art. They don't need to buy the art. They can just come and look. And just looking around today at the other artists and seeing the quality of work here, it's really exciting, and it's very thoughtful art, which is nice to see in a local venue like this.
And many congratulations to our artists this evening that we're celebrating some wonderful accomplishments for all of them.
Such a strong commitment to the arts definitely makes the Port Moody Arts Centre deserving of an applause. I'm Mansour in Port Moody for The Express.
The new exhibitions at the Port Moody Arts Centre run until February the 18th. And we have more creativity up next on The Express. Burnaby artist Braden Hammond creates delicate works of wearable art and custom-made chandeliers, all with a blowtorch.
He's one hot artist.
Lampworking is a process where you use a torch to melt the glass. It's powered by propane and oxygen. It's around 3,000 degrees Fahrenheit, so very hot and very effective and efficient way to melt the glass.
And create art. Braden's been doing it for around 7 years.
I mainly make jewelry, and the jewelry is rings, earrings, bracelets, necklaces. And then when it comes to the art, I make bowls, I make teapots, I make chandeliers, I make goblets. I also make glass dragonflies. I decided to go take a class in Santa Cruz, California to learn, and I had such a great experience that I really was hooked on the molten glass, and just hot glass was just what I was drawn to. Once I accumulated the basic skill set, I could then watch other glass blowers, and by watching them I could basically take their knowledge from whatever they showed me and then be able to apply that myself.
His work sells throughout Metro Vancouver in many places quickly. Stocks here are low.
People seem to really be drawn to it. I just sold 2 necklaces last week and a ring the week before, which is a great problem to have because we want it to sell.
For Braden, working with glass is meditative.
I just love that I can just lose track of time and melt glass and just get into the torch and just think about the glass and really concentrate on that.
The payoff is also in the end product, says Braden.
The next day is kind of like Christmas, where you come in and you see all the work that you've done. So you see the natural progression, and you kind of understand, you know, what you did better and what you need to do in the future. So I think the visual of what you have in the end is very rewarding. It's just like having honey on the end of a pencil. So
the Burnaby native even teaches so that others can share in the experience.
The molten glass is just very attractive. And I also think that the play of fire and glass together, the amazing light that gets thrown through the pieces while you have them, is just definitely what people are drawn to.
In Vancouver, I'm Peter Kim for The Express.
Braden's jewelry has been featured in many fashion magazines, and you can do your own personal shopping at his website, bradenhammond.com. You're watching The Express, and we've got more culture from around Metro Vancouver coming up. Up next,
some people call it a lazy man's yoga.
Thai yoga. Local history.
If you want coffee, I'll measure it out for you.
The Express. This is your local voice.
Community programming on Shaw has been generously sponsored in part by
hairstyling and color services for Shaw TV, provided by the Lounge Hair Studio, loungehairstudio.com.
It's nighttime in a kitchen just like yours. All is quiet. Or is it? The North American house hippo is found throughout Canada and the eastern United States. House hippos are very timid creatures and are rarely seen, but they will defend their territory if provoked. They come out at night to search for food, water, and materials for their nests. The favorite foods of the house hippo are chips, raisins, and the crumbs from peanut butter on toast. They build their nests in bedroom closets, using lost mittens, dryer lint, and bits of string. The nests have to be very soft and warm. House hippos sleep about 16 hours a day.
That looked really real, but you knew it couldn't be true, didn't you? That's why it's good to think about what you're watching on TV and ask questions, kind of like you just did. A message from Concerned Children's Advertisers.
Want to experience the essence of Thailand in downtown Vancouver? Welcome back to The Express. You can do that here at Smile Thai Wellness Centre, where I had one of the best massages I've ever had.
Some people call it a lazy man's yoga. Thai massage is a combination of acupressure along the body energy lines and pressure points with stretching, and it's a full body treatment. I feel great. I love making people feel good, and and at least they can learn about my culture and my tradition. I like making people feel good.
I feel like 10 feet taller. That's amazing. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh my gosh, seriously, that was amazing. I still feel like I'm floating. Thai massage at Smile Thai Wellness in downtown Vancouver. So amazing, in fact, that I want to do it again and again. But you know what? The only back in time that we're doing is at the Burnaby Village Museum.
My name is Jean, and I work here at the general store at the Burnaby Village Museum. Here at the general store, we have dry goods, we have groceries, we have hardware, we have tools, everything that you need in a small little village like ours. Here at the general store, we offer service. So you as the customer, you don't have to do the shopping. We do all the work for you. If you want coffee, I'll measure it out for you. I'll grind it for you and package it for you. All you have to do is carry it home. The shelves are stacked right to the ceiling with everything that we have to offer. And if I can't reach, I use the ladder to climb up top. Another tool I could use to take things from the high shelf would be the grabbers. We didn't have plastic bags like we do today. Everything had to be wrapped in brown paper and string, and you could tuck it away into your shopping basket or shopping bag and take it home. Our general store has the post office, so if you didn't get home delivery, you could come here and pick up your mail or send out a letter, and if you had a post box, you could just come in and pick up your mail that way as well. Of course, the first thing that children want to see when they come into the store are the candies. And they love to look, they love to think about how many candies they can buy for a penny. And in those days, a penny would buy a lot of candies. Come down and visit us again at the Burnaby Village Museum.
To find out about upcoming events at the Burnaby Village Museum, you can go to the City of Burnaby's website, burnaby.ca. And for more events around Metro Vancouver, we've got your Express Spotlight.
Are you interested to take up a dance class in 2011? Get inspired with Dance in Motion's preview show. That's the studio that trained Charlene Hart, voted one of Canada's top 10 dancers in So You Think You Can Dance Canada. Celebrate Black History at Calabash Bistro. The celebration will include a mix of many forms of art, dance, and music, complemented by tasty Caribbean food. Always dreamed of owning a motorcycle? Preview the latest in motorcycle innovation from the industry leaders like Ducati, Harley-Davidson, and BMW. Maybe you'll catch us on site in Custom Alley.
And to experience some alternative health therapies from Thai yoga to Thai massage, you can check out the Smile Thai Wellness Centre here in downtown Vancouver. Now that's it for today's Express. I'm Johanna Warden on behalf of all of us on the show. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. And in the meantime, here's a look at the local art scene.